Welcome to the Nashville Lawn and Garden Show and the Joe Smith Floral Design Gallery. It's always a pleasure to be at the Lawn and Garden Show, and it comes along at a time of year when I need it the most. The end of winter as we're going into spring, and there's exciting things happening this year at the Lawn and Garden Show. New space, new building, and a new floral design gallery. So Kathy Bates is the curator of the Floral Design Gallery and is also on the board here at the Nashville Lawn and Garden Show. Kathy, how long have you been involved with the show?
I began working in the gallery back in the late 90s.
So 20 some years.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
We'll say that.
Yeah.
And so tell us about the Floral Design Gallery. Joe Smith, it's named for Joe. He was a well-known florist here in Nashville for a very long time.
Absolutely.
So this is kind of in his honor now.
Joe Smith was a big flower personality here in Nashville for many years, and he did begin the gallery.
Right.
I was lucky enough at a young age that he welcomed me in, and he was good about inspiring young designers and getting them involved in the industry. So Joe went along having the gallery every year, inviting new florists in and new designers in, and kept the gallery going for many, many years.
Right.
And so after his passing, the gallery kind of had a few hiccups, and so this year we really tried to bring the gallery back to Joe Smith standards. Joe was AIFD, which is American Institute of Floral Designers.
Right.
It's one of the highest honors for a floral designer to be involved in that organization. So AIFD has instilled a scholarship in Joe's name.
Oh, nice.
Yes, so the scholarship will be good for a Tennessee designer only to go to their national symposium that happens once a year. A week of education with, a lot of the national top designers. It's a great experience, yeah.
So this design was entered into the show this year by Gardens of Babylon, home of my co-host Matt Kursky, and I think this is a really unique piece.
Absolutely.
Give me your thoughts about this.
I was thrilled when they brought this in yesterday afternoon. They've got this beautiful piece of driftwood, and they've just brought in a lot of great natural elements. There's a lot to see in the arrangement. I mean, I think you could stand here for 15 minutes and discover new elements.
At the unique little details of it.
Exactly.
And the fact that they have used something so unique as a container. It's not a typical urn or a bowl full of oasis or a glass vase full of water. It's something that's truly unique and creative.
Absolutely.
Well, speaking of co-hosts, this is our friend Philip Chadwick, also a volunteer gardener co-host. Each year, Philip does something unique and beautiful, mixing colors that maybe other florists wouldn't have the nerve to do, but it always pulls off so beautifully. This arrangement features bulbs and pincushion flowers and daffodils blooming, just all kinds of unique and beautiful things, in addition to some moss and different kinds of bracket fungus. Philip's got it all in this one. This incredible arrangement, and one of the largest in the room, was done by Jim Nestrick, who is a longtime florist here in Nashville and has been involved with the Floral Gallery here at the show almost since the beginning. Its inception.
Yeah. It's been a lot of fun.
So tell me about your design this year.
Well, I kind of went with just the secret garden. I mean, I love the garden feel, and because it's the Lawn and Garden Show, what better way of doing it is to have something that kind of transports you into a different place.
Right, and almost looks like something that you really went out and gathered from the garden.
And one of my favorite things to do is to do an arrangement where you have the visitors coming in and they're kind of going, what on earth is going on with the arrangement and how it's put together?
Right.
Where you see none of the mechanics.
So yeah, you see your urn here, but you don't see anything that any of the flowers are actually in.
You don't see the oasis or anything.
Some very unique plant material and flowers in this one too. The cut cabbages and kales and things that people might not be used to seeing as cut material.
As well as these little dianthus balls,
the little
green balls.
Green balls of dianthus, and then of course some garden roses and twigs, quince this time of year. We're having kind of an early spring. I saw a few places where the quince was actually
I think there's some
flowering
in my yard
already. So really just the kind of arrangement on a grand scale, but the kind of arrangement that you might be able to go out and at least bits and pieces of it. Now, nobody has roses right now. You'll have to pick those up at the floral shop.
Sure.
And some hydrangeas and things, but things that you can harvest from the yard, mix with other material, and have a really nice effect.
Sure.
So here's another arrangement on a very grand scale, and all of these arrangements in the gallery are large. They have to be in a room this size, but something else on a very grand scale and with a unique complement of types of flowers. Tell me a little bit about some of the other florists who do work here in the gallery each year and represent their
The most amazing thing about this year, I mean, Nashville is growing so much, and we've got such great designers in Nashville, and you're going to see so many unique ways that they represent themselves and how they do their designs.
Right. So there are no really restrictions on anybody as far as what they can create. So it really is an opportunity for them to represent themselves and the way they design. One of the really unique things about this arrangement are the little magnifying glasses.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
It's really cool. Every so often throughout the arrangement, there's a magnifying glass that's focusing in on some particular part of a flower so that you can see it up close and personal.
It goes with their whole thing with through the looking glass.
Where
you can see really the defined part of that flower filling up the orchid. It's gorgeous.
So designers like you represent a kind of multi-generational group of designers here in Nashville, and several shops around who have been around for a very long time, but we also represent young, new talent here.
Oh, sure, we do. I mean, this is a Village of Flowers in Hillsborough Village, and they're an incredible team of talented designers.
Right. And, you know, just a newer, fresher look, new trends in design with the pampas grass and...
Yeah, you got the pampas grass, and you have almost like a selfie kind of thing with the hashtags, the Flowers in Focus, which is the theme of the...
And with the new show in a new location, well, an old show in a new location, and kind of upping the ante now a little bit, raising the bar.
Absolutely.
So this floral design gallery this year is now juried, is that correct?
That is correct.
And tell us what that means.
That means they're going to have a team of people that will go around and look at each arrangement, and will get different awards for different types of arrangements that you do.
Well, it's always a pleasure to be at the Nashville Lawn and Garden Show.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, happy to be here each spring when we need it the most.
Oh, that is true.
Thanks so much.
Appreciate it, Joey. Appreciate it, thanks.
For inspiring garden tours, growing tips, and garden projects, visit our website at volunteergardener.org or on YouTube at the Volunteer Gardener channel, and like us on Facebook.